Alrighty, perfect. Your camera. Y'all went away for a little while. See if you can turn the camera back on for me. All right, cool, perfect. Alrighty, well, we are at the last and final session. How are you guys doing today? Y'all mute. There
Oh,
you go.
okay. I'm good. It's Sunday, so I'm tired.
Yeah. What about you, Xavier? You okay?
I'm good. Yeah, I'm good. I'm just
Okay.
tired.
Well, like I said, it's the last and final session. So thank you guys for both being here. And today are going to review the update, basically go over the assessment and walk you through the Joshua Memorial activity, as well as reflect on your relationship journey throughout the sessions that we have been having. So, as I look at the screening assessments that you guys have completed, I do see growth in elements where at first the issues that you guys were having in your relationship, you guys are starting to improve in those areas as far as like communication, um, being dedicated to putting in the work of understanding each other's values and seeing where you guys are, where your weak spots are, and you guys are now coming together and kind of helping each other back and forth when it comes to improving or starting to understand the way each other think in the aspect of your relationship. So that's good. There's improvement there. Um, so there is an activity, the final activity. It is called the Joshua Memorial. This helps couples reflect on meaningful moments that shape their relationship. So these moments become memorable moments that strengthen growth and remind you guys of why you guys got together in the first place. Okay.
Mhm.
All right. So first things first, I'm gonna have series go first this time. I would like you guys to think about 2 to 3 moments, your stone moments that represent a turning point in your relationship. So partner A, which is series, you would go ahead and first share your stone moment and why it's meaningful. Why it is meaningful. So
What's
go
a
ahead.
stone moment?
Just like a proud moment in your relationship and why it's so meaningful to you.
Um, mm, like what? I don't understand.
A
like
proud
any,
moment, like go ahead.
like any moment. Like I'm not. What do you mean?
Yeah, like it's sentimental to you. It's like that's the reason why I love being with my partner. This is the reason why I got with him because this moment is helped me. This is that moment is what I realized you were the person that I wanted to truly be with. Like that stone moment.
Um, I wouldn't even necessarily say that it's just a moment. Like we just have a lot of fun, and so like our relationship is consists of fun. So like that's where like really like plays its biggest part. Like we just enjoy each other's company, enjoy each other's like laughter. We find each other both very funny.
Hmm.
So it's like we just always have good times by laughing together and stuff like that.
So basically, do you have any memory of the times that you guys laughed and played together that you just remember that was so touching to you?
Um, majority of the times we of course were like drunk, so we were just having a good time. Probably out of town, just I would say where were we? Victoria. Yeah, that was probably it was in Victoria, Texas, and he was doing a bowling tournament. And from the moment we got to the bowling alley, it was like early in the morning. We were just drinking, so it was just like it was like, okay. We already know how this is gonna be, so we went from there. Then so it's first we weren't even supposed to stay there. His friend randomly was like, "Oh, you guys could stay at my house because it's a 2 day tournament." He said, "You guys can stay at my house if you guys don't want to go all the way back." But we had his mom with him, so we was like, okay." So we just did something very strategic and it was like we drove all the way back to Houston, which was like almost a 2 hour drive. Dropped his mom off, went home, changed our clothes, packed clothes, and drove all the way back to Victoria, just to go back to the bowling alley, continue hanging out with our friends. Left from the bowling alley, went to his friend's house. We were having a good time. We were just drinking and eating, playing games and stuff like that with his friends. It started with me and his friend. I was teaching his girlfriend how to line dance, and so we was just in the living room having a good time dancing for a while, and we all just having a good time. And the his friend was like, how about we stop practicing in the living room and let's go to a bar? We're like, dude, it's midnight. He like, the bar closed at 2. Let's go. We like, all right, let's just go. So we just all bounced in the car. Shouldn't have even been in the car, but the bar was like 3 minutes up the street. So we go, we all get in there, and we just having a good time. And I don't know what he had in his cup, but it just was like more than what we had because he was like on the dance floor, and I kept losing him. But it was just so funny because it was just like he was just uncontrollable at that moment. But it was like it was just funny to me. It's like a personal thing to where like you had to find it funny. Most people probably would thought it was annoying, but it's like
Right.
when you know your person, you like, oh my god. And every time I turn around, he's on the dance floor. Like, have you ever seen white chicks? And they're like, where's I forgot what they said. He over there getting busy on the dance floor. And he kept getting kicked off because you're not supposed to have drinks on the dance floor. So every time I turn around, I see the security guard escorted him off the dance floor. And 2 seconds later, I'm looking for him again, and he's back on the dance floor. I'm like, oh my god, with the same cup. So it was just funny. Like you had to really be
Yeah.
there to like enjoy, like see exactly what I'm talking about. But we have a lot of fun times like that. Not even just because like we be drinking and having a good time. It's just like it's like within us. Like how you can tolerate certain things with your partner, and it's just like
Yeah.
you find enjoyable or stuff like that. Like that's the way that y'all just relax. Like when I used to have like rough days at work, by the time I get off work, he used to be at my house waiting on me with a glass of wine, and we just
Oh,
poop
you're right.
like that. We just relax and stuff. So yeah, that's
Okay.
my
So
enjoyable moment.
that stone moment basically was for you just to understand that this person I'm with, I can basically let my hair down with. Basically,
Yeah,
even at moments in time where, yeah, it can be overwhelming, but at the end of the day, we know how to come together. We know how to have a good time and just, be together and enjoy each other's company, no
yeah,
matter what situation y'all in. Let it be him getting kicked off the dance floor
right,
multiple times,
right.
or just you getting off work and he knows how to wind down with you. So yeah, how do you feel about that, Xavier?
As I'm reminiscing on all of that, that is definitely a big thing that we have.
You know how to have a good time with each other.
Mm-hmm.
Do you guys still have good times with each other, or because now we have a baby coming in a couple of weeks, you just now it's more of a nesting moment versus a you
More
know.
so of a nesting moment. Now we just trying to prepare for that, make sure we have everything ready for the baby, and still work out a lot of kinks and stuff that we have as far as being a newlywed couple. Like
Hmm.
so, but like we still have fun. We still have our days, but I be tired.
Right. No, I
So
understand. I understand the tiredness.
I'll be tired and like I'll be ready. Like I'll get all excited. Like, okay, let's go here. We could literally be putting on our shoes and be like, I don't want to go anymore.
Right.
And he just be like, okay, whatever. But sometimes I'm like, okay, I have to just fight through the pain and I get up and go because it's like,
Right.
but like we still bowl. Like we were bowling. We still like do bowling and stuff together. Like now I can't. As far as like I got deeper in my pregnancy, I can't. Excuse me, do it as much, but that was still something that we did still enjoy together, like bowling with each other, bowling against our family members and friends and stuff like that.
Right. Got you. Okay. Well, I like that stone moment. Well, so now partner B will now hear our partner A. So what's your stone moment in your relationship, Xavier? Share a moment in
Um,
memory with me.
Mine's a little plain, but I mean it's a little it helped me. And I feel like it's very personal for me.
Mm-hmm.
Uh like me growing up, I think since I was like 18, 19, I wanted to hurry up and get my own place. And I got with Cerise and she pushed, pushed, and pushed, and then we wound up getting our own place together. But with me, just like I've always wanted to, and I got with her and was like, oh dang, she knows how to do it already.
Mm-hmm.
And then we wound up getting our own place, and that like I don't know how to say it. It was a very big accomplishment for me. Cause like I said, she already had her own place before. I never had one. I've been
Right.
trying to get one, and she helped me out. And now
Right.
instead of me just being by myself with one, we're together with one. But
Right.
just for me,
Oh,
that's a very big stone moment for me.
yeah.
Felt accomplished.
Yeah. I can hear that. I see that. So as the times go by, is it getting better? Because I know that that form of adulthood transitioning phase, it starts off pretty hard, and then you like,
Yeah.
I don't know how people do that, but do you feel like now down the line you feel an improvement?
Yeah,
Like
it's
you
getting
a
better.
little bit? Okay,
It's getting way better than what it
okay,
was at the beginning. It was.
right,
The
okay.
light bill just shot up. I don't know how, but I guess. Still trying to figure that out.
And I was going to ask you about your part too. I would say, how do you feel about his home moment?
Like, I mean, I love it. Like, I'm not. I've been so used to living alone, so that I
Mhm.
got used to living alone. So when you live with someone, it is like a big jump. Like you have to get used to, like, their everyday life as well as just as yours. But as far as like not being home by myself all the time is a good
Right,
thing, because like, who wants to be at home alone all the time? Sometimes you do
right,
want your breaks, but I get my breaks here and there, like when he's traveling or when he leaves for work and stuff. I'm always here by myself, so that's a good thing. But coming home to someone or knowing someone is at home to not only comfort but to help, like, like as far as with the baby, and like, I don't have to cook all the time.
right,
Like I get assistance with that too. So yeah, but the bills is higher.
right, right,
They definitely are higher, but that's about it. I mean, we make it work. So,
right. And that's just life. But to summarize up, over the past couple of, I would say, 8 weeks, I have seen a total improvement when it came to you guys expressing how you guys were moving and transitioning into y'all, getting a new place, him trying to figure out, how to juggle it all while you at the same time trying to be more supportive of him coming into the new atmosphere. In my opinion, I feel like you guys have made a tremendous um, improvement overall. I do show that you guys are, showing resilience, openness, and willingness to grow in the end. So now that we know that we're concluding our sessions, how do you guys feel about, or what is the takeaway for you guys for today?
uh, yes.
Uh, Reword that for me.
How do you guys basically feel about everything, the overall sessions, and the takeaway of coming to counseling? I would say.
Oh, if I mean, it's helped out a lot more than I thought. I always thought counseling was, I mean, not really something that can work, but
Right,
as like it's going on and going through them, I can say they do a lot more work than I expected myself.
right,
Allowed me to get stuff off my chest. Same with her. Allows to just speak on what we feel.
right. Judgment free zone.
Hmm.
And with a little bit of correction, and not a lot trying to change you, just correction. Like,
Yeah.
okay,
Yeah.
maybe we should, or trying out new avenues. Maybe that avenue's not working, so we're gonna try this avenue. So, yeah, like I said, I've seen a tremendous, um, a difference. So yeah. And how about you, series?
The same, just like, to ricochet off what he was saying. Therapy. I've been to therapy. I've been to, personal therapy sessions, and it's not as much as it's very different from like, couples therapy. You get to see more about yourself from another person's point of view.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I want to be witchy. Man. Like, you get to see yourself from another person's point of view, hear more about, like, more about how somebody feels about you and what they expect out of you in your relationship. Also being corrected, as like you said, or someone teaching you. Also learning stuff about your partner that we couldn't express to ourselves, or
Right.
like it's harder to express directly to that person when you could just say it to someone else and someone else can elaborate to you on what they're trying to say. Judge free zone as far as that. But I mean, I feel like it's been good. We've been doing good. We learned a lot about each other. Picked up some stuff. I would definitely continue if possible.
Right.
I wanna be and I wanna be Mario.
All right. Well, like I said, I'm proud of you guys. I'm proud of you guys for sticking it out, working it through y'all busy schedules, and I want to thank you both for the effort and the honesty you brought throughout the sessions, and it was my privilege working with you guys. But if you ever need me, I'm a phone call away. And if you have any other questions, we can always connect down the line. So I can help you guys through the processes and just stay connected and stay in love with each other. It's not easy. I don't expect the journeys to be easy. I just expect teamwork. That's all we need. All right.
Mhm.
All righty, y'all. Well, thank you so much for your time. Okay.
Thank
Okay,
you.
thank you.
You're welcome. All right. Yay. We